Deebo Samuel wants out of San Francisco, says he's requested a trade. Now, back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like 2 years ago or so, that would have just fallen on deaf ears from a team saying, good on you.
Yeah, cool.
You got one more year left on a contract. We'll see you. We'll see you in training camp, and if not, we'll start docking your pay, and then and good luck not getting paychecks this fall. But this is the new NFL, is it not? Where guys who say, I want out, usually get what they want. Certainly if they're as talented as somebody like Deebo Samuel. And once again, Davante Adams had a franchise tag slapped upon him. Okay? Now, back in the day, and I mean that like about 2 years ago, that would have been like, you're playing for the Packers. I don't care that you want to have an old school moment with your boy Blue, Derek Carr, out there in the silver and black. Doesn't matter.
Tough.
I don't care. We just got Aaron Rodgers finally situated. Are we going to trade you now? Really? You know, let's talk in terms about what the money you want here, but we're not trading you. Get out of here, Davante. I don't care that you feel slighted about not getting the money last summer when you wanted it, and the arguments that your agent has had with us nonstop about this DeAndre Hopkins contract. Who cares about that? You're a Packer. It's the way we do business here in Green Bay. That used to be like the way, right? Remember Javon Walker? You want to get paid? And Brett Favre's like, he should be here.
And he got paid.
But he stayed put, right? I mean, this is the new NFL where a player says, I want out. So now we're all sitting here saying, where can he go? Right? Where's he going to wind up? Because that's for sure. He says he wants out. He's going to go somewhere else. So let's play that game. First team I thought of was my own. Because the Jets were in on Tyreek Hill on the hell going on day back in March. And they offered 2 2s for him. Because the Jets have a 4th overall pick and a 10th overall pick. They're not trading that for Tyreek Hill. Deebo's a different story. Number 10, John Lynch. Hey, John. What's up? Hey, I'm Robert Solly. Remember me? Remember good old Bobby S? Remember me? We'll take him. Jets give up the 10th overall pick for him, rip the knob off. He would be so dynamite in New York. Jets have also 4 of the top 38 picks, ton of cap room. They could pay him. He's in the AFC. You don't have to hear from him anymore. That's it. You won't see him but once every 4 years. The Jets have the draft capital. They've got the actual capital. Let's go. And what better way to respond to Tyreek in Miami, and Devontae Parker's now a part that the Dolphins can send to New England, and Stephon Diggs, Mr. the hell going on himself, getting paid, and Emmanuel Sanders talking on Good Morning Football that Gabriel Davis is the guy anyway to watch in the future for the Mandalorian quarterback Josh Allen. What better way to fight fire with fire? We got Deebo. And then use your 4th overall pick to go get a guy to cover all the other guys. And Sauce Gardner, Deebo, rip the knob off. That's how you hit the point in Las Vegas, Nevada next week. Do it. But just in case my Jets don't pull it off.
And one small problem, Rich. Joe Flacco wears 19.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a big impediment. You're
saying.
right. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Here's another team that should be all over this like the proverbial rat on cheese. Because they've got a draft choice right in the middle of the first round. Right in the middle of the first round. What would Deebo Samuel look like in Baltimore Raven purple? What would he look like in that offense with Lamar Jackson and him meeting at the mesh point?
Man.
Stop.
What would he look like outside the numbers for Lamar Jackson? What would he look like with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards and all the running backs in that system? What would he look like? I'll tell you what he'd look like a championship football player. Oh, yeah. Jeez. What would Deebo Samuel look like in the bank in Baltimore every single week? You guys, as soon as I said the word, you started shaking your head.
I don't want to think about that.
You don't want to think about that.
About
the AFC North wouldn't want to think about that. The rest of the AFC wouldn't want to think about that. And I think the entire league wouldn't want to think about that. Okay, who's got it, Lamar or Deebo? And the minute you start thinking about it, somebody is 15 yards down the field, either spinorama passing you or running you over.
Then you got to worry about Hollywood Brown way downfield.
Right. If you're fooled by the mesh point stuff, then there's somebody who could take the top of the defense off as well. And then you got a tight end that you're moving with Mark Andrews. Their 14th overall selection, Baltimore, and then 45th overall in the second round. If you're the Ravens, you're calling up and you're saying, what about him? Because if you're the Niners, you're not keeping him in the conference. You're just not going to do it. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.